Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into today's second video. Doing JMA Friday for today's second video. So, as always on Friday, we're having a look at the weather for the month ahead with the Japanese CFS V2 models. And I should get on with that for you in a moment. Just to say that the first video release day was our 6-10 UK weather forecast. It's a 10 to 14 day with all other regular features on the way for you later on this afternoon as well. Please like, share and subscribe on all today's videos and content. And thank you so much everybody for doing that. For GavsWeatherVids. Thank you so much, everyone. Right, let's start off with week 1, 500 millibar height anomaly from the Arctic and North Pole view down from the JMA. So, this is the North Pole just here, of course, roughly. This is the wider Arctic circle there. And they've got the mid-north latitude through here. So, blue is extrapolating to below average height, which is low pressure. Yellow, orange, and red to above average heights, which is high pressure. So, breaking down to week periods. The first week period will take us from today, the 21st, through to the 28th of June. The next week will be unsettled with below average heights, low pressure in the North Atlantic. It's in combination with above average heights, high pressure over the North and the West of Europe. Jet stream will be up there somewhere. A mostly dry and warm week 1 to start us off. So, sorry everyone, week 2 is going to be the 28th of June to the 6th of July, 5th of July, sorry. And we get a high pressure bed in the middle of the Atlantic with a trough of below average heights, low pressure through the North and the West Europe. That will place us on the cooler side of the jet stream, and it would be a little bit more unsettled as well. So quite a significant change as we go into the beginning of July there. Something more unsettled and potentially cooler as well. And then weeks 3 and 4 are going to take us from the 5th through to the 19th of July with, again, high pressure in the Atlantic, a mid-Atlantic ridge, a trough of low pressure over Scandinavia and Northern Europe. And winds are probably coming in from a bit of a northerly direction with that. Might not be overly unsettled. That might be a little bit on the drier side, but it does look a little bit cool, I have to say, with the way the trough of the ridge are set up there. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if we bring in like a northwesterly or possibly northerly flow. Remember, that is a 2-weekly anomaly, though, so could be a little bit transitional and might not necessarily last the entire 2 weeks. Well, this is the tropical and the mid-latitude view. Of course, we can't see Greenland, Iceland, Scandinavia, the Arctic, all those areas of the chart up here. Sorry again, everybody. So, we've had a look at the 500 millibar height anomaly already, but a reminder of it. We're in the top right-hand corner of the chart as you're looking at it. And for week 1, which of course 21st, 28th of June, we are under the area of high pressure there. So, it's a warmer than average week to come with above average temperatures, nicely in those yellow colours. That's 1-2 degrees above normal. And precipitation-wise, it's on the drier side as well. So, a warm and dry week to start us off. Week 2 is the 28th of June to the 5th of July with high pressure again in the Atlantic, low pressure to the south, winds coming in from something of a northeasterly direction. Temperature numbers are cooling down, not necessarily going colder than average or cooler than average or below average, but certainly cooling down back closer to average anyway. And precipitation looks largely drier than average to the north, a little bit on the wetter than average side down to the south. And then weeks 3 and 4 will be the 5th through to the 19th of July with high pressure in the Atlantic, low pressure way to the northeast, winds again coming in from a bit of a northwesterly direction. A rather cool couple of weeks to come there with near normal temperatures, although just to the east, actually a little bit below average. And precipitation, again, it's not particularly wet though, so that's the saving grace, I suppose, but precipitation coming out near normal to perhaps even a little bit on the drier side. But definitely looks like July could be shaping up to be rather coolish and dryish there with the JMA. Let's have a look at CFS V2, see how that compares. So again, these are 500 millibar height anomalies. They're broken down into weekly periods. The first weekly period is going to be from the 21st to the 27th of June. The next week So show you once more, the next week has high pressure to the east, low pressure is away to the northwest, winds coming up from a southerly direction. So, quite dry, very warm conditions to come, but all change to week 2. It's going to be the 28th of June to the 4th of July with low pressure, below average heights there through the west of Europe, high pressure going up towards Greenland and Iceland, so cooler and more unsettled there as we go into the beginning of July. Week 3 will be the 5th through to the 11th of July. Higher pressure towards Iceland and to the west of the country. So probably drier, again, a little bit more settled, but I would imagine a bit on the cool side with winds coming in from the west-northwesterly direction. And then finally, week 4 will be the 12th to the 18th of July. High pressure then is away to the west of the country and has a trough over across the eastern parts of Europe. The upshot would be to bring the wind in from a bit of a northerly direction. So again, the JMA and the CFS in quite good agreement today, actually, which we don't always see by any means. Temperature anomalies from CFS to week 1, 21st, 27th of June. Warmer than average week to come, around 1-2 degrees above average, but week 2 goes cooler. It's the 28th of June to the 4th of July, actually going cooler than average there in week 2. Many parts of Western Europe also going quite cool as well. Week 3 will be the 5th to the 11th of July. Near normal with temperature anomalies then. And week 4 is the 12th to the 18th of July, also near normal. Most parts of Europe are looking quite cool. Certainly nothing to get overly excited about here from a hot perspective if JMA Friday is right this week for July. And then finally, precipitation-wise, week 1, 23rd, 27th of June, west and average way to the north and west, otherwise near normal. Week 2 is the 28th of June to the 4th of July. So a little bit drier than average away to the northwest, a bit wetter than average to England and Wales. Week 3 shows no particular signal for precipitation. And then finally, week 4 is 12th to the 18th of July, again with no particular signal there. So it looks like we've got some very warm weather to come in the week ahead. Make the most of it, because if JMA Friday is right, it looks like we then turn cooler and more unsettled next week, of course, into the beginning of July, which we're expecting. And then beyond that, it looks like we're just going to be relatively dry-ish, not overly unsettled, but a bit on the cool side. Winds tending to come from rather a northwesterly to northerly direction. So definitely no sign of anything overly hot through the first half of July anyway. Maybe just a snapshot, though, of what the model is showing. It could look completely different when we do JMA Friday again next week. And any forecast beyond 5-7 days comes with big California's large picture site attached. You'll be able to see what the ECM is saying about the weather for the next 4 to 6 weeks in tomorrow's ECM WF 42-day forecast for the UK and Ireland, and that will be released at about 10 a.m, I think. Well, we're going to be back a little bit later on with your 10 to 14 day. Come back for that later, but for JMA Friday for this week, that's all for now, and thanks for watching.